What's up YouTube, this is Daniel and I'm back with my fourth video in my video challenge to start a YouTube channel. In this challenge, I've committed to upload 5 videos, 1 video a week, all completely unedited. Honestly, it being unedited is the challenge in itself, but not too much about that. And today I'll be answering the question how to buy Bitcoin in Singapore in 2022. And honestly, there are many ways that we can buy Bitcoin, and it involves exchanging your SGD or your Sing dollars, transferring it to a platform, and using the platform to buy the Bitcoin. And in my case, I will be explaining how you can do it using Gemini, and this is actually the way that I do it. And I think this process takes up 2 main steps. The first step, you need to get your SGD onto the platform, and this platform Gemini. And when this money is on Gemini, then you need to take the second step, or step 2, to purchase the Bitcoin. And this is a simple and fast way. I think it's the simplest and the fastest way. And in this way, you need Sing dollar in your bank account. Secondly, you need to have a Gemini account. And finally, you need to do your own research. Don't buy cryptocurrency without doing your own research. None of this is financial advice. And there are 2 main ways to bring your SGD onto Gemini. The first way is via a fast transfer. And what is fast? Fast stands for fast and secure transfer, and it allows you to transfer your funds electronically. And it's specific in the Singapore context, and it allows immediate transfer of Singapore dollar funds between accounts of participating banks in Singapore. There is a limit of 200,000 per transaction depending on your daily or monthly withdrawal limit, and it's available 24 hours 7 days a week. And the second way that you are able to bring your SGD onto Gemini is via the credit card or your debit card. And I think many of us are quite familiar with this, and I shall not really explain what this is. After you get your money onto Gemini, you need to purchase Bitcoin using the platform. And the first way to do so is via the mobile app. If you go to Gemini website, you can see even a preview of the mobile application on the website on the right side. It will show a picture of how it's going to look like when you use it, whether is it on the iOS or on the Android operating system. And it does have a very attractive user interface for beginners to trade. The second way that you can purchase Bitcoin on the Gemini platform is via its basic web interface. And this is how the basic web interface will look like the moment you log in after signing up for an account on Gemini. And you can actually directly click on the cryptocurrencies listed there, and then you can perform a quick trade. Finally, the last but the most important way to buy Bitcoin on Gemini is via its active trader interface. And active trader interface looks a little bit like this. It may seem a bit scary and complicated at the beginning, but I'll be running through step by step how we are able to use this active trader interface to purchase your very first Bitcoin, or your own Bitcoin. Right, and as a summary, there are 2 ways to bring your SGD onto the Gemini platform. The first via fast transfer, and the second via credit or debit card. And there are 3 main ways to buy Bitcoin on the Gemini platform. You can do so via the mobile app, you can do so via the basic web interface, or you can do so via the active trader interface. And not all methods are equal. As you will quickly see, we will prefer the fast transfer to bring our SGD onto Gemini. Why? Because it is free. This is as compared to using the credit or debit card, which actually charges 3.49% per transaction. On for the second step, not all methods are the same as well, as you can quickly see that buying Bitcoin via the mobile application and the basic web interface will actually cause you to incur a larger transaction and convenience fee, right? And these fees can go up to even 10%, not including its convenience fee. However, that is compared to the fees incurred during using the active trader, which is actually only at 0.25 to 0.35, depending whether you are a maker of or taker of a certain market order. Right, and to further verify this, you can actually go to the website to check it out for yourself. You can go Google Gemini fees, and all the information will pop up. And just quickly run through that. Hey, on the website actually it shows that the wire transfers are free, but the card transfers cost 3.49% of the purchase amount. And for the mobile fee schedule, if you read the description on the top, it actually says that each application, or each order placed via the mobile application will incur both a convenience fee and also a transaction fee. And the numbers that you see right down there at 1.49% is actually just the transaction fee. And if you need more information, you can get this information from the website by just scrolling down. And actually, if you click further, you will actually see that the web fee schedule is similar to that for the mobile fee schedule, and in that the fee also consists of the transaction fee and the convenience fee, and that the transaction fee is at minimum 1.49% of the web order value. However, you will also see that the active trader fee schedule is much lower, and the taker fee is at 0.35 and the maker fee is at 0.25. And because of that, we will prefer to use the active trader interface to purchase our Bitcoin on Gemini, and clearly we will opt for the free method to transfer our SGD onto Gemini through the fast transfer method. And with that, we will be looking at the different steps that will allow us to do so. First, we need to transfer our SGD from our bank to Gemini. So to do that, we need to have two steps where you need to add payment method in Gemini. Next, we need to transfer the funds into Gemini using the fast transfer. For the second half, we need to buy the Bitcoin. Now that the funds are on Gemini, we need to first enable the active trader interface, and next we need to purchase our Bitcoin using this active trader interface. And so for the first step, we need to add a payment method in Gemini. And to do so, we will need to first log into our Gemini account, and upon logging in, this is the first landing page that you will see. And what you need to do is you need to go to the top right corner and actually click on the account button, and a drop down menu will actually show you, will come out. And what you need to do is to click on the settings button, and next you need to click the payments method, and there will be a button there to allow you to add payment method, and you need to click on that, and a pop-up will show you, will come out, and you need to choose one of the three options, and you should click on the second option to add your bank account manually. For my case, we will want to click on the Singapore dollar, and here we need to input our information, our bank information, including our name, the bank name, and even the bank account number. And we need to click next, and upon successful addition of a payment method, you will see even in the background that your bank code and the last 4 digits of your bank number will be added as one of the registered payment methods, right? And to continue on to the process, we will initiate a deposit by clicking make a deposit, and that will bring us to the transfer funds page, right? So if you are not adding payment method for the first time, you may even come to the transfer fund landing page in a different way, just by going to the top right hand corner to click on the transfer button, and you can click on the deposit into Gemini button, and that will bring you to the transfer fund page again, right? And here in the transfer funds page, we will need to click SGD under number 1 to select the currency, and we need to click continue, and more information will come out, and it will confirm with us to show that the currency that we want to deposit is the SGD. The transfer type is the fast transfer, and there will be other information about Gemini that you need to key in into your bank account, to enable the transfer from your bank to Gemini. And for my case, I tend to use DBS a lot more, and this is how we will even fill in the beneficiary name, the bank name, and the account number into DBS, right? We just fill it accordingly, and there will be other additional details that we need to fill in. We need to choose from which account I want to fund or transfer the money to Gemini, the amount that I would like to even transfer. The purpose of transfer, you can just leave it as others, and for me, I like to put my phone number in the comments so as to have an additional method to trace back if the transaction did not go through all the way to Gemini. And what you have to do is click send on your bank interface, and all you got to do is to wait for the money to be sent. It shouldn't take more than 1 hour, but perhaps it might take slightly longer if it's the first time that you're doing this. For me, usually it only takes 5 to 10 minutes for the money to be sent to Gemini. And now that you have your money on Gemini, the next steps we need to take is to buy our Bitcoin. And first of all, we need to enable the active trader interface. And to do so, we need to go back to the landing page, and we need to go to the top right corner to click on the account button and click on settings, right? And clicking on settings will bring us back to this page, and you would be greeted with this page. And actually, you see at the bottom, you can see at the bottom of this page, it shows this section about the trading interface, right? And you can actually quickly scroll down, and you'll see that there are two interfaces available, right? The first one, which is the default one that is already selected, which is the Gemini basic interface. And what we want to do is actually to select the active trader advanced interface for our purchase of Bitcoin. And you just need to click that, and you can click and go back to the landing page, and you'll realize that the landing page has changed to something more complex like this, right? And you can confirm that you're in the active trader interface because it's different, but it also on the top left hand side it actually says active trader. And on this landing page, the default will be actually the Bitcoin USD pair on the top left corner. And what now we want to do is to buy Bitcoin using this active trader interface, right? And what you want to do is to click on the Bitcoin USD arrow, and a pop-up will come out from the side. A sidebar will actually pop out, and what you want to do is to select the Singapore dollar, the SGD button, and then you want to click on the Bitcoin SGD pair, the BTC SGD pair, and clicking on that will actually bring you to the trading pair of Bitcoin SGD, and now you can see that it has changed on the top left hand corner. And to purchase our first Bitcoin, we need to key in the order type, and there are two main or common order types, right? Market orders and limit orders. Market orders are orders directly at the market price. So to put in a market order, you'll be buying or selling directly at the current market price. However, a limit order is an order set at a desired price, not at the market order. So for example, in this example, I want to use a limit order and I want to buy 50 SGD worth of Bitcoin at a price of 50,000 Sing dollar per Bitcoin. So if you would see on the graph, actually the current price of Bitcoin is actually at $52,892, right? But I only want to buy the Bitcoin at 50,000 SGD per BTC, right? And so I will be putting in a limit order, and the price of which I want to buy it at will be filled in as 50,000 SGD, and the quantity will be 50 SGD as you can see at the bottom box, right? The other box in the quantity section, the place where you see 0.001 BTC, this will be automatically filled because the system will actually take 50,000 divided by 50, and then that's the last section that they will fill it up for you, right? And so in this case, the limit order will be posted to the market, right? And when the price dips down from the current price, which is 52,892 down to 50,000, and only when the price is at 50,000 will the buy order go through, right? This way I will be able to buy Bitcoin at a price that is not at the market price, right? Actually the market order didn't go through because there was only 45.46 Sing dollar in my bank account. So actually the system did come up with an error, and it will not allow you to put in a limit order larger than the available balance in your wallet. So in any matter, I changed my limit order to buy 45 SGD worth of Bitcoin, and there you have it. You can see that the order is being posted at the bottom, and all you got to do now is to wait for the price to hit your limit order price, and then the transaction will go through and you're done, and you've got yourself some Bitcoin. With that, you have successfully used your SGD to buy some Bitcoin. And the quick summary of the different steps are just listed below for your reference. So you need to first transfer SGD onto the platform. You need to add payment methods before transferring the funds into Gemini using the fast service, right? After the SGD is on the Gemini platform, you need to first enable active trader interface if you have not done so before buying Bitcoin with that active trader interface. And doing so, you'll be able to save the most money, incur the least transaction fee, and actually have the fastest method to purchase your Bitcoin when you so wish to do so, right? And that's the end of the video. I hope it was helpful, and if you found the information valuable, do hit the like and share the video, and even subscribe to the channel to even be notified of any new videos that I'll be rolling out. And now that you have some Bitcoin, it could be that the prices of Bitcoin are going down, or that perhaps you want to even sell your Bitcoin to buy into other cryptocurrencies, and you would actually consider selling your Bitcoin into some stable coins where they are able to hold their value, or whether is it to ride out a market downturn, or whether is it just to use the stable coins as an intermediate store of values. Perhaps if you're interested to find out more about stable coins, you can go and check out my stablecoin video in the description below. All the best, and see you next time.